Hello VC and CD community, welcome to my channel. Quick update really, just a few CD purchases I brought. Let's get on with it then. Of course, I see anything on the Beatles I tend to buy. You know, if it's not just for myself, perhaps I might give it away to somebody else, you know, in the future. And I saw the Beatles #1 album, and I know someone out there, some person I work with was after a copy, so I kind of brought it for him. So I'll be giving this away to someone shortly. I got the best of Harry Nilsson. It's got those great songs, Without You, great love song, and Everybody's Talking. I believe from the film Midnight Cowboy, classic film. And there's others on there as well. But there's only really those two I know. I brought a sealed copy of the very best of the Beach Boys. I have this already, but being this was like sealed for like 50p, I couldn't really pass it up. Yeah, big Beach Boys fan that I am. Bit of classic rock then. No other than Led Zeppelin. Perfect soundboard, stereo, complete track info, booklet, Led Zeppelin Destroyer. Live album, not heard it yet. Please to pick up anything Led Zeppelin. So yeah, this was a £2 charity shop find. After watching that film I recommended in my last video, which was That'll Be the Day, starring David Essex, I didn't have anything of his on CD. So I found a best of CD this week, so I snapped it up. It has basically all his hits on there, but there's one I was particularly after, Falling Angels Riding. I've always liked that song. My dad had that on a 45 in the 80s, and yeah, I always liked that song for nostalgia reasons. I know it is a reasonable good song, but no, that wasn't on there. But all these other hits were like Gonna Make You a Star. So cheap find. This was an eBay purchase. I'm trying to buy all the classic Peter Gabriel albums, and I got this one, which is Peter Gabriel 1 remastered copy. So yeah, another one off the list. Another charity shop find. I think this is 50p. The very best of Dexter's Midnight Runners. Of course, it's got Come and Eileen, Gino, and all the others. So yeah, nice to have that. Classic rock album, or greatest hits album. That's Toto. Past to present, 1977 to 1990. I actually got this on cassette, so I was pretty happy to find it on CD as well. So snapped it up. This is £1. And then finding that next to it, literally, was another one. Whitesnake, greatest hits. So yeah, really pleased to pick these two up. Yeah, so it's not easy to read the back of it, but it's virtually all these hits. This Love on there, Still of the Night. So yeah, another good find. On the same day in the same shop, I came up with the Tracy Chapman album. Yeah, self-titled Tracy Chapman. It's got Fast Car on there. Not necessarily one I was after, but it's a classic 80s album, I believe. So, you know, it's time I gave it a bit of a listen, I suppose. So I brought it. I brought this one, Phil Collins, Face Value. I didn't realise I had a copy of it already. Never mind, eh? This was a good find. Divine Madness. Don't seem to see much madness in charity shops, CD. But this one is basically a greatest hits. The Prince, One Step Beyond, My Girl, Night Boat and Caro, Baggy Trousers, Embarrassment, The Return of the Los Palmas, Grey Day, Shut Up, It Must Be Love, Cardiac Arrest, House of Fun, Driving My Car, Our House, Tomorrow is Just Another Day, Wings of a Dove, The Sun and the Rain, Michael Caine, One Better Day, Yesterday's Men, Uncle Sam, and Waiting for the Ghost Train. This came out in 1992. It's a greatest hits. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff on there. 22 tracks, worth picking up. Another greatest hits, the Ultimate Collection of Paul Simon. It's got that song on there which I really like. It came out in the 80s. You Can Call Me Al. It's got Miss Robinson. It's got Simon and Garfunkel on here as well. The Boxer, Cecilia. It's another good song. The Only Living Boy in New York. To be honest with you, there's more Simon and Garfunkel than there is actually just Paul Simon. But still, a good CD. Good greatest hits. Queen, greatest hits 2. Kind of Magic's on here. Under Pressure, Radio Gaga, I Want It All, I Want to Break Free. Loads of others. What more can you ask for Queen? Another greatest hits album. Meatloaf, Welcome to the Neighbourhood. I think this came out in the mid-90s. It's got the song I'd Lie For You and That's the Truth. Always like that song. I love the cover art as well, the Meatloaf albums. They're just great, aren't they? So, another nice little find. Bit of R&B. Puff Daddy, No Way Out. Had that massive #1. Missing You, which is like a cover of the original of the Police song. Not that it was called Missing You. Yes, so yeah, good to have that, because that was one I was particular after for that song. The Best of Janet Jackson. Couldn't resist this one. Greatest hits, all Janet Jackson songs. As you might know, I like my R&B as well as basically everything else. And Will Young, the hits. Not a great fan of Will Young, but there is a couple of his which I really do like. Leave Right Now is a nice song, and Changes is another nice song. Not quite sure I know the rest of them. I probably did if I put them on and listened to them. A few of them I might know. That was £1. So I'm not too into modern music. But yeah, I brought this one. It came out in 2009, which is quite modern for me. This is a bit of a rarity in a charity shop. It's called Made in Heaven. It's basically a tribute to Iron Maiden. It's on the Kerrang magazine label. And the cover art is pretty cool, as you can see. And it's got Black Tide, Prowler, Metallica's on there, Avenged Sevenfold, Glamour of the Kill, Sign, Dream Theater, Gallows, Fight Star, Machine Head, Ghost Lines. Some of those I recognise and some of them I don't. Couldn't resist that little find. I think that was £1. Been buying the now that's what I call music albums. Trying to get like the more earlier ones. When I say early, it's like from under 50 in that sort of category, in that area. The earliest one I've got now this week was Now 24. I believe this was around about 1993, going by the songs Young at Heart, Bluebells, Could it be Magic? Take That. Exterminate, Snap. Informer by Snow. Mr. Loverman, Shallow Ranks. So that's got to be 93. A little bit later on, Now 31. Now 33. Now 37. So I think that's basically those three, the 30s, is virtually all my 30s done, I believe. So I'm now trying to work on my 20s. And lastly, this was a CD a friend of mine had back in the early noughties. I don't know, not 2002, 3, 4, 5, that kind of time anyway. It's a trance classic CD by Ministry of Sound, and the songs on there are brilliant. You know, really, really good stuff. Sort of at that time, those early 2000s. I don't know what it was. Trance music was really banging. I mean, really, really good. Perhaps our best it's ever been. I don't know. Yeah, I was searching for this on eBay, and there's a seller selling this brand new sealed £50. I thought, what? No. And so I hunted around on the Discogs, and I got a cheap, literally new copy, not sealed, but it's virtually new, for like, I don't know, £2-3. Virtually all these songs are brilliant. You know, I'm not particularly into club music, but this time period it was really, really good, and I was listening to it then. It's got Scooter on here, Trinity X, Forever, which is a great song, Entrance, DD Forever, Paul Van Dyke for an Angel's on here, Zombie Nation, Entrance, Set You Free, Chicane, Don't Give Me Up, Rapture, ATB, 9 PM Till I Come, which is just a great song. So yeah, if you can find this, even if you're not really into it, if you're just looking to get into club music, this is a really good CD to pick up, in my opinion. And there are probably others out there which are just as good, if not better, but this is a good one, in my opinion. And that is it. And I will see you in my next video, which I try and do one every week. So I will see you next time. See you soon. Bye for now.